Hello. Welcome. How you guys doing? Today I want to discuss the upcoming characters in Honkai tutorial. There's four characters coming, not in one version, of course. There's Firefly and Jade, and in the next version will be I don't know how to pronounce their names. Yunli and Huaqui. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The fairy guy who was just announced yesterday. Um, these are the upcoming 5-star characters that we know, and if you are a player who, you know, don't have like enough pulls that you can just pull for every character, you need to, save up for a specific character, or just, want to know what these characters can do, right? It's interesting to know what's coming next, so you would be prepared, right? So let's talk first about Firefly, right? And if you really want to go for Firefly as someone who probably is a light spender or free to play, that is just want to be careful with the jades that they spend. So Firefly is your standard DPS. You can rely on Firefly. She's easy to build. You can run her with the Harmony Trailblazer and you will be fine. So if you're missing a strong DPS, Firefly is definitely a good character to invest into. So now we know. Jade, if you have characters like Jing Yuang, erudition characters generally, even QQ, like any erudition character, Jade will be really helpful for them. Jade is kind of like the topaz for the erudition characters. So someone like Himiko, Herta, Jing Yuang, all these characters would benefit from Jade. The thing is, I don't feel like I need to pull for Jade. That's me personally. Again, if you have a lot of these characters and you main a lot of them, then probably you would be interested into pulling for her. It goes back to what you want to, have in your account. Also, she's a good-looking waifu, so that's one thing to consider. So yeah. Now, the next two 5-star characters in the version after will be Yunli, which is also a DPS destruction physical. This is probably character that is, I can't talk about leaks. We also don't have confirmed leaks for these two characters, but we have some information that might be like true to what we have at the end. So Yunli is, we know that she's destruction and physical. The thing is, there's a lot of destruction characters now, and I think if you play the game for a while, you probably have Imbibitor Lune, Jingliu, Blade, even Clara. There is a lot of them, right? And also now there's Firefly. So are you gonna go for another destruction character? From what we know, she's kind of like Clara and Blade at the same time. So again, another DPS or sub DPS maybe. So for Yunli, we kind of know what the character can do, which is being like in the DPS part. It's not a support, it's not sustain, it's not any of that. The next character though, Jiaoqui, I don't know, the fairy guy. He is gonna be a support character for Acheron, an ability character in general. And I can't talk much about leaks because I don't like doing that, but if you already have Acheron, if you played the game for Acheron and you have her and you want to make her team work really good, I think that's the character for you. He's fire and agility, and he will definitely be a support for Acheron. Would it be better for you to go for another DPS to make a second team? Again, let's go back to you. If you have other DPS, you can skip the upcoming ones. There's a lot of good characters coming, and it's a problem trying to pick which one would you want to go for, which one you're gonna skip, because like you're not gonna pull for every character, let's be real, unless of course you want to spend and get everything. That's up to you. But if you want to sit down and think of what you need in your account, it goes back to you. Everyone has different account. There are people who main like follow-up characters, then definitely you would wait for like any support for that team so you can pull for it, right? There are people who like destruction, so you would wait for anything that support that so you can pull for it. And now there is the nihility. There is a DOT team, there is a team with a Charon. This character, Huaqui, I'll call him Jia. I don't know. We will figure out his pronunciation. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it now. He is already with the nihility, right? So he will take a Charon out of the equation of having to run her. Like for example, if you have a Charon at E0, usually you run her with like Pella, Silver Wolf, and now people also run her now with like Black Swan and Kafka. So now a Charon is kind of free from all of that. You can just run her with this guy, and just go with any other like harmony character like Sparkle, Bronya, even Robin. Like you can now set a Charon free with this character, and that goes back again to what you have on your account. Because if you really have a DUT team, you like with Kafka and Black Swan, you can have that as a team, and then the second team with a Charon would be with this guy. So you'd have two teams, both of them are nihility, both of them are really good, and they will carry you throughout almost all the content in the game. So that's something to consider. Now go back to the other meta, which we have the break. You have Firefly and you have Jade. Firefly is for the break, Jade is for the follow-up and characters who have AoEs. So do you want to go for that? If you have the team, if you have Jing Yuan, you're really invested into Jing Yuan, I think Jade is going to be very helpful for him too. Because now, even with Sparkle, like Sparkle and Jing Yuan is a really good combo. If you put Jade, like the team would be Jing Yuan, Jade, Sparkle, and maybe like Hu Hu or something like that. That team is going to be really good too. Like, I like Jing Yuan, so when I have the chance to give him buffs, I'll definitely go for it. I just don't know if I really want to pull for Jade just to buff Jing Yuan only. I mean, I can run other characters with her, but I feel like I wouldn't get too much value from this when I can just, you know, make a Charon even more broken, because a Charon put out more damage than Jing Yuan. So if I enhance that too, it'll be even more broken, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share this one with you guys. Let me know who you're gonna save up for. Like, are you gonna go for all of them? It would be crazy. Also, the good thing is that when we have the Firefly and Jade in the game, we would know when Jade comes out, then we would know the characters who would come after that too. So, character like Sunday, who's not out yet, if you're just waiting for like a favorite character or something that would have a rerun, then yeah, you have to consider all that when you're pulling, especially if you're not a whale and you want to consider the J's that you spend on the game. And yeah, I just want to share this one with you guys. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Stay safe and bye.